Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to this live edition of Ask WWN. This is episode number 9 in our podcast series. And this is obviously, as you know, is a podcast series where we answer your questions and we give a really good in-depth analysis, really, of what you're asking, and we answer it very well. And if you have a question, throw us an email. Email us at askwwn@worldwrestlingnews.com. We'll even reply to you saying, giving our answer, and of course we'll tell you we're going to read that answer out live right here on Ask WWN. Also, tweet us a question at WWrestlingNews and Twitter, and remember to use the hashtag AskWWN. Well, let's move on to our first question. I am glad to see Daniel Bryan shockingly win the WWE title, but wow, what a short reign for the face of the company. Does this mean there still isn't much faith in Randy Orton? Well, the answer to this question is, well, no. There is lots of faith in Randy Orton. And Daniel Bryan, this was very good by WWE. This makes Triple H more hated, more of a heel, and this is exactly what we need right now. You know, we all want to see Daniel Bryan be WWE Champion, but this is sort of giving us a feel of Attitude Era, when Stone Cold Steve Austin went against Vince McMahon. This is that feeling, and I really do appreciate that WWE is doing this. Our next question is, Alberto Del Rio fails to connect with a live audience, and his character is incredibly stale. So why does WWE continually try to shove him down our throats? They've tried for 3 years to make him a main eventer. It hasn't worked. Well, you know, I kind of agree with this in a way. I don't think Alberto Del Rio is one of the best heels. I don't think he is one of the best main eventers right now, but WWE likes him to connect with their Latino fan base. And there's nothing particularly eye-popping about Alberto Del Rio's work in the ring. You know, if you want to hear a guy that really a lot of us really are sick of, and that's Ryback. Aligning Ryback with Paul Heyman seems to be the company's way of trying to get yet again to establish him as a top guy, but so far it hasn't worked. You know, the same with Alberto Del Rio. If we pair him with a guy like him, it may not work. Our next question is, what do people backstage think of Kane? Even more so, what do critical people like CM Punk or Triple H think of them? Well, I haven't heard anything bad about Kane, so I assume that he's a guy very well respected. Kane is a versatile talent that is capable of getting over multiple gimmicks. Comedy, monster, he can do it. He can even star in movies. He's done it. And that's why he's also very well respected. He's done a great job throughout the years. Sure, his character may have gotten stale, but, you know, he always comes back as another gimmick, and it's still great to watch. It's very entertaining. So WWE really did reach their goal, and that was to make him an entertaining character. Our last question is, rumors have been flying around about Sting leaving TNA and heading to WWE. As with all good rumors, this has been the case for over 3 years. Do you think he will ever jump ship and head to WWE, or do you think he very well could go into retirement as one of the greatest to never sign a contract with WWE? Well, you know, we get a lot of these Sting questions, and there's a reason I'm bringing it today. You know, I don't know if anybody else noticed about the fan polls at Night of Champions, but Hulk Hogan and Sting did win. And that was very interesting. Does that mean that WWE kind of wants them? You know, Hulk Hogan has interest working in WWE again. I'm sure Sting always has interest in working in WWE. But, like I say before, we will not see it until it actually happens. Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Ask WWN, episode number 9 in our podcast series. We appreciate all of our viewers. Remember to check out this podcast, available for download on WorldWrestlingNews.com. And of course, remember to check out all of our live podcasts right there on WorldWrestlingNews.com. But until next time, this is Michael Burgess signing off and saying goodbye.